it's Heart and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So a lot of people have been requesting that I do like my top favorite bags, but because I love fashion so much, I'm going to be showing you my favorite items here in, well, this is the same place. This is my walk-in closet. I kind of rearranged my stuff here so I could see things better and appreciate what I have. And mind you, everything in my closet has a story. So today I will be featuring my favorite bags, accessories, clothes, shoes will definitely be in a different vlog because that will take me a century to talk about because every shoe has a story, so that'll be a separate vlog. So okay, let's start today with my favorite bags, shall we? Like all of my bags, but I don't really have a whole lifetime to talk about all my bags. This is the Louis Vuitton Capucine or Capucine or however you want to call it. Correct me down below if I'm not saying it right, but yeah, I think it's very, very cute. This was actually a gift from them, sent from Paris. I work a lot with Louis Vuitton because I am such a huge fan. It is actually the first ever bag that I got. Just a little trivia, my dad, when we were really young, you know, my dad is also into fashion and my mom. We used to go around Beverly Hills and he got us all a bag and I was still very, very young then. Yeah, this bag is very, very cute and I think it is, you know, it's small, it's very modern, but there's just so much that I can put inside, so I love it. And again, it's pastel, it's very chic and I just love it. I think it's very unique. Up next, we have another favorite brand. Ooh, what did I do? I have concealer on it. Not good. This is from Cartier. It is inspired by the Cartier boxes. This was also given to me by Cartier with SSI. I love SSI. I do shop a lot of SSI stuff. They carry a lot of stores like Cartier, Tiffany's, name it. Everything in Greenmount mostly, that's all SSI. So I love this bag because I think, again, I love stuff that are unique, that's a conversation piece, and again, it's small, it's very modern, it matches everything, even if it's red, and I just love it. And I am, again, a fan of Cartier, so I needed to get their bag. Next up, this is very, very nice. This is actually my second bag because they replaced it. This is from Uliana Serginko, third show that I watched, but I love Uliana. I'll be showing you some of her clothes. And I think it's very, very unique. You could put your lipstick, a piece of tissue. There's just so many little things that you can put inside this bag. And I love it because it's from their couture line. My friend said it reminds her of a teapot, but it's not. I've used this for the sauna and again, it's something that, you know, I love to have carrying around because it's a good conversation piece. And again, if you don't use it, it's also a good display. It's beautiful, it's pretty. So yeah, Uliana Serginko, one of my favorites. And it also reminds me of Paris. So I love just looking at it, using it from time to time. It's just very unique and different. Okay, next. So I have two identities. So I love this. This was a gift also from them. It has my signature, Love Marie. I love this because it's an ID bag. Not a lot of people know me as Love Marie. It took a while for me to establish myself with my real name. And so I decided that this would probably be a really, really good idea because it's like an ID tag. So whenever I travel or whenever I go to dinners, it's you don't really have to introduce yourself. And of course, I have me as an actress. This is Heart. And I think it's just super perfect. These two bags are my favorite. We would go to Lane Crawford in Hong Kong and they would have dogs, they would have fans, and they were just so intricate and it's an art piece. So I am so obsessed because my dad always told me, you know what, Heart, I'm not gonna buy you this bag. I want you to work for it, and when you're old enough, I want you to collect this bag because it's just so, it's an art piece and it's so beautiful. This is my little pill box. So it's like a lollipop. What else is it? Oh, it's vitamin C. Potency. It's the only thing I need these days. And I also have this Dachshund. And I love it because it's just so pretty and it's just so lovely. It is my favorite, actually. It is a hot dog bag, yeah. I have to work more so I can collect more, but it's also nice to just, you know, pace it a bit. If you're just starting to collect bags, it's nice to take your time when you collect bags because you don't want to be like somebody that just buys everything all at the same time. You want each one to have a story, like I worked hard for this, I got this, when I turned this age, I got this, or something like that. So again, if you are dreaming to have something that's very exquisite or something that's hard to find, you know, anything is possible. Stop settling for a bag that I want this beautiful black bag, but it's too expensive. I'll just get this bag. No, you can achieve it. You just have to wait. Even if you give yourself 5 years, if you just stop buying so many other black bags, you will eventually get your dream bag. So that's my advice to you. Stop buying dupes, you know, just save for the real one. I mean, we all want the bag right now, but it's just really you're settling, and you don't want to settle. When it comes to love life, you also don't want to settle. So you just have to wait for the right one, and you save up for it. Anything is attainable, believe me. I mean, yeah, you see me with all of these things, but you know, I went through so much in life. I've been working for the longest time, and I was doing so many other things on the side so I can get my dream bag. So you know what? Stop settling and wait for the right one. And you don't want to just have all these black bags for nothing. Just get one bag, and it's the only bag that matters, and it'll last you a lifetime. The bag that started it all for me, so I always wanted an Hermes Birkin and an Hermes Kelly ever since I was young, because I saw my mom wearing one. But my dad never really liked it on me because it looked a little bit older, they said. But until I remember at that time it was Lindsay Lohan, she was wearing the bag. I was like, okay, I want a bag. So the bag that started it all for me is this Birkin right here. This was actually a gift from my dad. I was 22, 23. The reason why I remember this bag, first, it was my very, very first one. Second was my dad and I had a really, really bad fight, and we haven't spoken for a really, really long time. And when I finally made peace with my family, this was the bag that he gave me. Talking about bribing me to leave my life. Although I was still sad about leaving my old life, my freedom at the time, but he had a really funny way of doing things, and yeah, he gave me a bag, so I'll never ever forget this. I remember the same bag I had to get fixed. I was young and I didn't know how to take care of my bags, and it was full of molds and it was almost destroyed, so I had it fixed. But yeah, this is my first ever bag. I was very tempted to paint on it, but the memory was just too beautiful and too funny that I just wanted to keep it as is. So yeah, this was my first ever Birkin bag. This is another bag. I have painted on this bag for 3 times over and over, but I think I've found the right painting on it. This was the bag that the second bag that I painted on when I started to paint on bags. It was the lizard skin. Then I decided to get this bag, and I painted a girl with an umbrella. Then I eventually painted it with different colors. I think I took photos of that, but I honestly did not like that painting. I was just too lazy to change it, and I just wanted the right mood, the right time for me to paint on it with something that I feel was more muted, who I am, because I was just experimenting the last time. I love this series. I do have a big painting of these pretty girls. They represent different emotions that I feel, or probably different people that I see when I travel. I love painting girls. I love putting eyeliners and lipsticks. So that's how it is. I mean, that's the honest truth. But honestly, I did enjoy making this bag. This is actually not a Birkin. This is a Hack 32. I am not so much of a fan of the Birkin 35 because I feel like it's too big on me. It looks like a luggage. The Hack 32 is a bit more, it's longer. You can see that the hardware is different, but I love it because the size is just perfect. It's perfect for my traveling. It's not too bulky. And yeah, it's a bit different. Also, I also gave my husband a Hack. Although he doesn't use it, maybe I should just use it, but yeah. A Hack is also nice, and it's actually easier to get because not a lot of people get Hacks. Okay, so my next bag, this is the Bulgari Serpentine Forever handbag. It's a shoulder bag. I love it because it's adjustable. It can be also a clutch. You could just hide it inside. This one was actually something that I got from Zalora. They do have it in Zalora. And I also like it because it has a little mirror inside, and I also love the details. I do have a few of these coming in. Also, I ordered from Zalora, and it's very, very pretty. I like the color. It matches everything. It's easy to wear, and it fits a lot of stuff. And I like the detail. It has malachite eyes. I feel like not a lot of people wear this bag because I usually go to Bulgari for their jewelry, but I do love their bags, and I do plan to buy more. So we will save the best for last. This is the Himalayan Birkin 25. I chose a 25, not a 30, because a 30 is a little bit more for everyday. I wanted to wear this only for special occasions. I'm not gonna lie, it took me an arm and a leg and a whole lifetime of working, just kidding. Half a lifetime of working for this bag, but I definitely considered getting this bag because it is an investment piece. Definitely my husband would not allow me to spend my hard earnings on a bag that I would just throw away and not use or just put on the shelf if it was this expensive. It is the only bag that I could probably, oh, no. I would probably, hopefully I could save everything, but in Jesus' name, my house is not gonna burn down. But it's definitely an investment piece. You know, when you check online, there are different prices. Christie's also, they have auctions of this bag because if I'm not mistaken, they do not produce this bag for the meantime. So the prices really went up, but all the prices, whenever I Google or whenever somebody tags me of this price, I did not get it that price. I got it definitely cheaper because I got it before it became like a hype. And so I got mine, I'm not gonna say the price, I think that's kind of weird, but definitely not what you see online. But I was very lucky that I got this bag. It took me a really, really long time to get this bag. Aside from I had to save for it, it was just unavailable and it was just so hard to get a Birkin 25. That was a Himalayan, but it's definitely something that I do treasure, and hopefully my kids don't end up selling it in the future. Hopefully they can put it in an acrylic box and just keep it and use it whenever they want. It's definitely an heirloom. It's definitely something that you can pass on. I would definitely not get the one with the diamonds on it. Not that it's not an investment piece, it's just I cannot afford it and I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. I'm happy with this. I don't need more. But yeah, I'm really proud that I got this because definitely it has tripled. The value has tripled and I definitely got my money back more than once, twice, thrice. So this is definitely the best bag ever. And now we're going to move on to my next items because we kind of spent so much time talking about my bags. But can I just have one last one? One last one. I know I saved the best for last, but this is something that I love. This is the latest of Christian Dior. Again, I'm gonna make this super fast. I love it. It's handy, it's stylish, it's sleek, it's chic. I could wear it with whatever. You could shorten the strap, you can make it into a body bag. And it's, you know, this shape is just classic. Okay, how do you take care of your bags? Definitely when you're wearing your red lipstick, you have to make sure that it's smudge proof. It's definitely the type, like L'Oreal Infallible type, that you need oil to remove the red lipstick because it does stain your bags. Or whenever I do wear white dresses, I make sure, white goes with red lipstick, but I definitely make sure that I wear the right lipstick for it. I do make sure that I wipe my bags with a dry cloth. You know the cloth that you use to wipe your cars? That's exactly the one that I use. I also have a dehumidifier in my room, especially with our weather here in the Philippines. It's very humid. There are a lot of bags that were destroyed, but thank you to Dr. Leather for fixing my bags. And also, it depends what bag. This actually really works. I got this from Joy's Closet. I think I talked about this in one of my vlogs before. So she sells this. It's a shoe bag wipes, and it is nice because it's not too wet. But it depends which bag you're also going to use it on. Definitely not on your Birkin bags, but with some bags. It's just, yeah, really taking care of your bags. Make sure that it lasts more than a lifetime. Yes, one last thing. I know having a dust bag is great, especially when you're traveling, but I do not recommend putting your bags in a dust bag because it does trap all the dust. It's not really good because you have to let your bags breathe. I know it's weird, but they're alive. Just kidding. But you have to really make them breathe. Or you can have a dust bag if you do have a dehumidifier, or if it's like in an area where the sun is shining bright on it, because it does affect the color, especially if you are into Birkins or leather bags with color, because the sun definitely damages the bag. So yeah, you can put your dust bag, but definitely put, like, you know, the gel balls, the ones that you buy in Ace Hardware. You know what I'm saying? The one that you put in your shoes, you could put it inside the bag if you're gonna have the dust bag. But as much as possible, I think it's better to just put the dust bag inside the bag and let it breathe. Moving on to my accessories. So I love, ever since I was a little girl, I would always accessorize. And when I started my showbiz career, I was known for having all of these abubots. Little trivia, I was definitely a fan of my dear friend Jelena Magdangal. I thought that she was very unique and reminded me of people that really celebrated their individuality, and I could definitely relate to that because I was like that. More is more, and it was my way of expressing myself. And I remember when I saw Jelena Magdangal, she had all these clips and she would dress up and didn't mind if she mixed patterns and whatever, and I really loved that about her and made her unique. It's funny, I just wanted to say that because it's true. And so, you know, this has been with me, well, it accumulated actually. Definitely love dressing up my outfit with accessories. Here you have all of my Dior accessories for every day. You have the pins, you have this one, and this one. It was a gift from my dear friend Jewel. This is Dolce & Gabbana. I love that. So yeah, I bought these the first time I went to Paris with my husband-to-be. I really loved them. I always wanted a good pearl earring, but then it doesn't look good on my face when it's sticking out. So when I saw this and I thought it was just so unique, I wanted to get these. I usually love danglings because I don't know, I love pearls, but I just can't have this stud. It just doesn't look good on me. This is like my Chanel area. I do love collecting brooches. This one I actually got from a vintage store, yeah. Aside from it was a vintage store and I shared the story with somebody else, it was cheaper than the others that you usually see in the store, so that was really fun. This was also from a vintage store. I love that. I love this. And most of my Chanel earrings are from my dear online shoppers out there, so they do give me a lot of gifts. I could say I'm very lucky that I don't have to spend so much on Chanel accessories because I have a lot of friends online. I don't mind mentioning Joy's Closet, Fab and Dainty, Orleans Shop, Goodies for Luxe, and there are just so many. I love online shopping, but because of the times and, you know, once upon a time we got to travel. Nowadays, you know, it's important that you have friends from all over the world that can shop for you. So yeah, I just get my accessories from them or online. I do love my CDCs. I stopped collecting them because why do I need more? I think at some point you have to stop yourself and really just save up for your future. But yeah, I think I'm happy with the colors. This one is my favorite. This is a baby pink. It's like a bubblegum pink, which is very hard to find. I intended it to be gold hardware, but it was just impossible to find, so I settled with the silver. But this is beautiful. It has a really nice croc bubble pink. This is the snake skin. Also really nice. Dream bag is the snakeskin bag. It used to be my dream bag, but now that I've eventually settled, my husband said, "Mukhang bay hawak, ayoko na." Okay, yeah, so I love my CDCs. I also love, again, brooches. This is my favorite Schiaparelli. I was very happy that Lady Gaga was wearing the beautiful Dove couture dress from Schiaparelli during the inauguration of the new American president, and I loved it because I do share a piece. This is not as big as the Dove, but it is beautiful. I love that. So I have my Gaz Bijou. Everybody knows I love Gaz Bijou. Gaz Bijou is a French brand that I work closely with and I have a really good relationship with them. It started with a bangle, then it became this. Just kidding. This is beautiful. It's like a nice cuff, gold-plated, super duper, again, I'm gonna say chic, and it's lovely. And I love the weight. It's very quality and it's forever. Again, you have the Bulgari. Love that. I love Bulgari. You have Erdem. I love Erdem. I love their stuff. I love their gowns. I love this. This is Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne was very known for his metallic dresses. I do have a silver version of this. This is actually like a necklace, a scarf necklace, and I thought it was very unique and very stylish. Somebody asked me on my comment section if I can show you my Cartier collection, my Bulgari collection. I don't. It is really in a sacred, safe place. I do not have all my high jewelry at home. I just feel like it's just not worth keeping at home in case of anything. I do keep it in the bank, so I do have a tray that I usually take out from time to time. The rule is I have this tray, I fill it up with, you know, the stuff that I need for the week or for 2 weeks, and I keep it for a while and then I shift again. So if I wear my Cartier bangles, I definitely have to wear them because they have to be screwed on. So I have to wear them for a really long time because I don't want to keep going to the bank and just keep changing my jewelry. This month, it's all about my favorite royal gem. I love their stuff. It is a local jeweler. I love them because I love colorful jewelries. Like this one is from them. This is their Eternity, and it comes in different colors. I think I featured this in one of my vlogs, and they do have this cute rainbow ring, which is actually on sale. This is also very, very pretty because I love unique rings, conversation pieces that aren't just the usual. And I do love investing on those things because, again, you don't want to just have jewelry that are just like, you know, normal. It's good to have classics. I mean, definitely a classic girl when it comes to my style, but you also want to have standout pieces. And you'd be surprised because some of the pieces that are more playful are actually cheaper. Yes. So in case you are on a budget, which I am I'm not going to deny I'm always on a budget, I definitely make sure when I get playful pieces, they're pretty and they're affordable. And that's what I love about Royal Gem, because they make high jewelry kind of attainable for people with budgets. So yeah, this is also really, really beautiful. This is like a ruby necklace. I love that. So that's what I do when I have like a week full of work. I do have a tray. I fill it up with the stuff that I'm going to use, and this is the only thing that I have at home. Everything else is tucked away in a bank. Yes, far, far away.